It's like an experience and a half today. Welcome in, everybody. Hope you guys can hear me. We are we're painting. No, no. We are starting I guess starting someplace. I'll just say that. We are going to start someplace today. And this is where we finished off. So I took the time to paint that, draw it, create it. You see what it looks like from a distance. It's really dim from a distance, but I like it. And it's interesting. I don't know, but I guess that's the point. I guess for every person that views it, you're gonna look at it differently. So I guess that's what we have here. Looks like something that I wanted to put together. So I finished this one, and we can just make sure that we put our signature on this. This blue marker is definitely needing some attention. Oh, it's definitely. Well, welcome in, everybody. I hope your new year starts off well. I hope what you told yourself from last year is something that you can bring to the table this year. It is what, January 2nd today? Oh my gosh, bro. Like the time is just, these markers are dry. We're gonna have to put them someplace else because they dry. Yeah, January. It's 2026 now. Oh my gosh, bro. Wow, I finally get to write a 6. Let's go. I've been writing 5s for a while too. That's crazy, man. That's so crazy. I think I left my other phone upstairs. Hold on. Let me go get this. I really want to listen to some music. Let's see. I'll just play something because it's too quiet. It's just way too quiet. I'm gonna go get this phone too. Yep, my microphone is still on. Cool. You said love the pH. What's that mean? You said hi. How have you? What's up, Blake? How have you? How have I been? I think I was pretty good. My New Year is pretty like, I don't know, like, I don't know. I could do better. I could do better this New Year for sure. Oh my gosh. I could do way better. Man. It's not because I'm getting older, just because like I found a place where I want to be, and that's just like the function now. I guess that's for a long time. What am I trying to say? I'm not running from anything. Yeah, I'm not running from anything. So it's just I know what I want. I just know what I want. That's it. I just know what I want. All right, so this is the back of this poster, and we're just gonna draw. Where's the cap for this one though? This is January 2nd. I think I spelled January correct too. If I didn't, it's all right. It's all right. So this is a 22 by 28 size. Oh, that's what I was supposed to do. I was supposed to upload the instrumental. Oh, bruh. Oh, bruh. I don't think this is going to tear off without. That's fine. Yo, another marker that doesn't work, bro. Another marker that just does not work. I haven't went to the store. Oh my gosh, bro. I haven't gone to the store to get any markers this year, bro. Isn't that crazy? I bought markers last year, but I didn't buy any markers this year. Isn't that crazy? That's just crazy. There we go. Oh, you know what I should have did? Dang, I had it too. I probably should have just. Yeah, I probably should have just did that. So I had a bunch of different titles for this live stream today, and I kept thinking, okay, so why do I even draw? Like why do I even make anything? And I realized because there is a place in my mind that I'll always want to go to. I don't know what it physically, I don't know where it's at, but in my mind, it tells me that it's a place that's closer than what I think. And so I react to that thinking, okay, well, I want to see what that place looks like. And for whatever and however long, I've just been drawing those places that I see in my thoughts. And the first time that I thought about it, I was realizing that I was telling a story of a situation that already had happened. And I grew from that. I was like, well, I'm accepting it because this is how I perceive life. And I don't know how anybody else perceives life, but based on what they tell me, you know, that's it. That's what people tell me. Yep. Yeah, that's really it, man. Yeah, I think I want to change up my music too this year. That's what I really want to do. Just change my music. I know what I want it to sound like. Yeah. Oh, there's the marker cap right there. It's funny how a whole year's gone by and 0 people watching. 0 people watching. And I thought at some point in time that, you know, the numbers would change. But I was like, the story that I'm telling is so different that I don't know if people will latch on to anything that I'm doing right now at this point. And it sucks because I really want to explain and I really want to go and, you know, I want to go in a direction that I that I understand, but there's millions of people out there. So I'm just one of the many playing this game that um it's just like trying to get your attention for a few minutes. I guess I could go more places. That would help too, because then people would be like, "Oh, where are you headed to? I wish I could go there." Instead of me drawing on the wall, and people are like, "Oh, this dude's just drawing on the wall." Yeah, and I'm okay with that because drawing on the wall is it's a part of rebellion. I'm a rebellious person in good ways, in definitely good ways. Oof. Let's see. I'm rebellious. I'll just tell the truth. I've been like rebellious in a way that if someone asks me how I'm doing, I'll tell them I'm perfect. I really will. I'll tell you I'm perfect. And somebody will have to fight mentally to figure out what that means. And then so instead of them fighting it, they'll just ask me, so what does that mean? And I say, well, if you live your existence, if you live your life the way that you see it, then I don't want to live my life that way because I don't know what it is to be you. I know what it feels like to be me. I know what it feels like to control, to authenticate. I know what it feels like to ask of something and then just not give it to the person because I don't think that I want to give it to you, you know? And it's funny because I went out and I was trying to explore that. I was trying to figure out how far I could go with what I say I wanted. And I thought that was really interesting because I did it for New Year's. I brought people, told people to stay. I gained I gained something that I thought that I had at that point for, what I said that I wanted. And they gave me it. And I thought that was cool. I thought that was really cool. I don't think I was like I don't think I was being assertive. That was for sure. That was a for sure thing, just being assertive because like all of last year, whatever 2025 was, I know what I was doing, but I don't know who I am when it came to that that orchestrate. I don't know who that person is anymore because I'm totally different now. I've added up things and I've subtracted situations that I was like, all right, well, we don't have to go back. We don't even have to we don't even have to dwell on the past. And most of that time, and I'm going to tell you right, well, I guess it doesn't matter if I tell you or not. But most of the time I was who I said I was, but mentally I wasn't even there. I probably am not there either. And I believe that that's what I felt like all of last year. I was something somewhere going someplace all the time, but I couldn't tell you if I was there or not mentally. And I have to accept that because that's the life I experience. I told somebody that the place that I live in right now is called a sanctuary. And they were like, oh, what is that? Like you know, some type of Epstein type crap. And I was like, no, I said, I felt comfortable. I had an apartment beforehand. And I honestly, I just felt comfortable, like, living in this place for a little bit. I think like the first 6 months, I was like getting acclimated and comfortable living in this other place. And then I realized I was like, yo, I want to be uncomfortable. I said, whatever's going to happen here in this place, wherever that place was, the apartment that I was staying in, the loft that I had lived in, whatever that was for me, I said, I want to be uncomfortable. And a lot of people don't understand what that means, but like it agitates the surface of the person you're developing over and over and over. It's like a habit. And so I told myself, that the things that I'm about to do are going to shape who I am in the future. It's 2026 and I'm still alive. I'm still alive today. So I manufactured something over and over and over in my head to make this day feel like I was supposed to be here. But mentally, I couldn't even tell you. I mean, I could tell you what I was doing in at that point in time, but I couldn't tell you how I was trying to get to this point through that because honestly, I didn't know who I was. Nope. I couldn't even tell you who I was, man. Right now, can I tell you who I am? Probably not. You'd probably have to ask me a bunch of questions in order to get that. Because even when I went out for New Year's, I was a whole, oh my gosh, bro. That was something different. I was like, you know what? We're going to go to this place. We're going to go to that place. We're going to talk to this people. I spent money and I was like, all right, that's cool, but I don't care. I don't care about none of that stuff. I just didn't. Damn. I'm saying it out loud too. That's weird. I'm really saying that stuff out loud. But honestly, it's just a thrill. I saw I saw a bunch of people. I kept seeing a bunch of gold that night too. It was weird. Like I mean, I see people with jewelry on, but I was like, I see a lot of gold out tonight. And understandable. I was like, none of that stuff makes any difference. Like, all right, that's cool. You can afford gold. That's cool too. That's real cool too. That's real cool. What a function. I guess what I'm trying to say is that all of that stuff is just this weird image of stuff that I'd never focused on anymore. I don't focus. I'll focus on your clothes. I'll focus on your attitude. I'll focus on your features, all that stuff like that. But at the end of the day, I can't take any of that information and be like, oh, I'm going to use that or I'm going to be that or blah, blah, blah. Because none of that stuff, I don't know what it is anymore. It's so much of an illusion that doesn't describe the real person. It's like like somebody lied to me and I don't even understand. Like, why would you even lie to me? Because you're trying to chase me away or push me away from getting something that you have, which I thought was really funny. But I was like, I just want to be truthful. Like I want you to be truthful because I don't. You can be a stranger, absolutely. I thought that was funny because I was like, why are you lying to me? Like why? I'm a whole person. I mean, just like I said, my aspect of how I perceive things is different from other people. Because just like I said, when I told this person I live in a sanctuary, and I've told people this 1,000 times at this point, that it is a sanctuary. It's a quiet space. It's a place that you can live, breathe, and feel comfortable about who you say that you are. I ain't no crazy wild stuff going on. I ain't into stuff like that. I'm into the positive reflection of the person and the place that I keep. And I had an incident one time at this place that I'm currently living in. And I was like, you know what? Maybe that was meant to happen because when I say things happen and I'm expecting, I expect positive things out of, communication. And I guess I'm just jumping all over the place. But anyway, so I had an invite and, I sent it out to a few people. They answered, responded. Some people showed up, and I was like, "All right, this cool. Like we're gonna do some fun stuff." And then we got the eating. We're just talking, and before you know it, one of my guests was like, "Yo, I gotta go," and I was like, "For real?" I was like, "Yo, you just finished eating, and then you dipped out on me," and I was like, "You know what? That's cool. I respect that. I respect them letting me know." And just to confide, I was like, you're welcome to come back at any point. You don't have to like assert yourself and leave right now. But I guess that's what they had to do in order to get to where they say they wanted to go. And I appreciate that. And they didn't have to lie to me. And then we didn't have to come up with some blasé story about why they felt like they had to be somewhere else. And I always think of that as like, you know what? These people who I meet, these people who say that they are who they are. I need green. I don't know who any of these people are. I don't know who any of these things that they claim that they are. I don't know none of that stuff, bro. I met people with this energy like their ego is the only thing that I talk to. There's no compassion. There's just like this vertebrae of like ego that just lives And that's all I talk to. That's it. Everything stands in the way of people actually showing who they really are. And I guess it's okay because you don't want to tell everybody who you are, because everybody don't need to know who you are, right? So you put up this facade that you're either something or you are something, but you're not going to give them all of the something because you feel like they don't deserve, they just don't deserve whoever that is. And, I don't know, like, I get it. I get it. There's weird people out there, and then people just put themselves in that predicament where they become weird too. Um, but yeah, anyway, so back to like when they left, I was expecting them to come back soon, but I don't think they're gonna come back anytime soon. I don't think so. And it could be something that I said or did, or the food tasted, like not like something. And I have to remember these things because they're a part of my thought process. Like right now, like I have to go back, even though the person that I was having this conversation with, even if they weren't recording at that point, but I was mentally recording, this experience, because like I have to take that home and digest. Did I do something wrong? Blah blah blah. And so I don't know what to do with half of that stuff. I don't know how to. Where's the yellow at? I don't know how to filter. Yeah, that's the word. I don't know how to filter any of that stuff out because it just like lives sometimes like a little longer than. It just lives a little longer than I really needed to inside my adult like memories and stuff. Because as I get older, whatever that case is, as I get older, the same thoughts are not, are gonna inhabit my brain. They're gonna go and be something totally different somewhere else. And I don't know what I just drew, but that's what I made. I made a chair, a cat, and some things called triglots. And whatever this energy is empty space. So that's the back of this poster. Done. Done. I like it. This is the front of the poster or the back. However people are going to see these posters, because like once you purchase this, it's yours. You do whatever you want to. You be like, yo, I want it to look like this, or I want it to look like this. And then we just keep going, bro. Because I can't do with anything else. If you don't tell me who you say you want it to be, because that's really up to you. And you know what I thought of too this year? That I'm only going to sell items. I'm not here to do anything else but to sell stuff. So if you guys want this, just comment. You can comment in a live stream, or you can comment if you view this a little later, because these are only going to be 1 hours. And if you like this, you can buy it. Whatever the price is that you say you want and you can afford, then you can buy it. But somebody told me the other day that my artwork is worth $1,000 each. And I was like, I never heard that before. I heard people tell me all types of stuff that they don't want to purchase, or I don't know, just like all types of stuff in 2025. And I was like, you know what? I know what my artwork's worth. I just need you to purchase it so I can prove the fact that my artwork is what I say it is. And it's worth thousands of dollars. I make poster artwork, and I don't know anybody else who make poster artwork right now. I do this with the greatest energy that I have. The greatest of confidence. Yep. The greatest. I think I want to use, I think this marker is dry though. Oh no, it's not dry. Oh no. Yep. So if you want this, it's one of a kind. I'm not making no prints. I'm not doing anything else but selling this. I'm gonna put it on my website once it's done, and you can go and buy it. Yeah, and I'm gonna put my website here. I'm gonna put my website in the. At least I think so. Hold on. Chat filter. I don't never see the chat option. Okay, I'm not gonna get mad at YouTube anymore. I'm just not. I'm just gonna keep drawing, and then I'll post my website. And once it's up there, just like I said, you can go and buy this thing. I'll roll it up. I'll send it to you. Actually, will I roll it up? I don't even know how I'm gonna send that. I might roll it up. Might roll up, bro. And then send it to you. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. That's what we're gonna do. Because I don't like to be lied to. I don't like to be told things that are not true or make me believe something that only you believe. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still trying to figure out how to get, you just to buy what I say I have. That's really it. Perplexed. So this person here is a portrait of a king. Yep. Yep. That's what I made the other day. It take about an hour and some change to get what I say into. I think this. Okay, it's brighter. Yeah, to get what I say into like this reality takes me about an hour to do, and I really enjoy it. I really do. Yeah, I really do. Yep. So I'm using markers. I'm using these pastel crayons or whatever they are in order to illustrate. Yeah, and this is what I'm going to do for 2026. I'm actually going to do some solo shows too. I have to do a solo show. Like all of the art pieces that I have, if you can't see it right now, they ain't never going to be sold. And that's what I keep telling myself. Like no one can see them stuff. No one can see them with my artwork if they can't see it in person. And I want to say I did 6 shows. So I did a show every month and some change last year. So this year I'll do a couple solo shows and we'll see. Maybe I'll take it on the road. Maybe I'll just do some entertainment. Like maybe I'll just set up something on one of those websites where you can book me and I'll do something. I keep going back for blue, but the blue marker, not it. Anyway, so yeah, I think I'll figure that out on the way to making my reality every time. Because I want to do shows and I want to get paid for it. And I want to entertain and I want to talk to people and I want to show like the brighter parts of who I am. I definitely am not about to waste my energy this year trying to get to the bag, and the bag's already right there. So we're gonna make this as easy as possible this year and sell as many sell as many authentic representations of my thoughts, because that's all this is, just a thought. It's just a whole thought. You know, I just want to sell some thoughts to you, bro. Just some common thoughts. And I'm still going to continue to draw cats because I think cats are cool people. Yeah, I think they're really cool people. And I don't know how to, yeah, I don't know how to get that idea together, but we're just gonna slowly create into that. Yeah, yeah. But thank you guys for there it is. Thank you guys for joining us today. Oh yeah, I'm full of rain too. I appreciate you guys joining us today. I've been painting for 2 years now. And yeah, two years. Interesting. Interesting stuff right there. 2 years. This is what 2 years looks like. It's wild. Freaking wild. Just waiting for my YouTube so I can see. Hey, that's where I'm aiming at this year. I'm not even gonna play like I said, there's like certain things that people will tell you and there's certain things that they just won't. And if it takes me a year to figure out something about this person, like I'm probably wasting my time. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing for YouTube. I've been on this platform for a year. What am I getting out of it? Art that I create. I'm cool with that. I can talk to people. Very few that that are very serious that I talk to. I got their phone number. We can conversate. Spend that time making that connection with people, and then everybody else is just like the wind is blowing. So, sometimes it's like, what the heck, bro? What is this social platform for? So people can find a way to make money or entertain themselves or just come in and say really like weird abstract stuff like they're bots. So I have 2 channels. My other channel is pretty successful, but I don't know. I've been working on that channel for like 5 years. It feels good, but I feel like just making a whole brand new channel and starting all over because that's what I said I can do. And I want to be true to myself. I don't want to lie to myself and think that something is working or feels good, because I'm putting that energy into that and I'm getting pennies. I'm like, all right, well, maybe it's not my content. Maybe it's the people that I communicate. Maybe. And I'm like, you know what? I don't have time for that stuff. I'm either going to make this or YouTube going to be some other thing in a distance. Because they got Twitch and Kick and all these other platforms that you have to stream together in order to make the connection. And I get that. 100% I get that. But god damn, is that a lot of energy, bro? Like for real. It's a lot of energy. It's a whole lot of energy that I do not want to give these platforms because I feel like for what? They put ads and stuff on but who's watching my content if they're putting ads on? Frustrated a little bit. I'm gonna get this bag this year though. Because when a friend told me that my artwork is worth thousands of dollars, not just $20, $30 or something, he was like, nah, bro. He was like, you tripping. Your artwork is worth thousands of dollars. And then I turned to him and I was like, I looked at this painting, this piece that I put up, like it's right here. Like these right here on the back wall, all of these are from 2020. Like those, he's like, oh nah, bro. He's like, those is way too far. And I was like, yeah, they cost like $4,000. But I don't know. I don't have any more collectors in this area. So it's really hard for me to be like, oh, yeah, I'm going to buy that because you made it. You know what I'm saying? So I just keep them. And I was like, one day somebody going to buy them. And they're just art pieces, I have connections to them. They're in the house right now. They're on my wall right now. But they can go to somebody, who might think and appreciate it differently. And so they're made out of yarn. They're my yarn artwork that I worked on during COVID. Yep. And that was a very difficult time for me at that point, because one, I didn't know what was happening to the experience that I thought I was on, because I was doing shows. Like, I was making real good money because I was doing a bunch of shows, art shows. I was doing fashion shows. So I was like in a little bit of everything. I didn't start working on music until YouTube, till this whole you got to stay in the house type stuff. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna find something to do on YouTube. And that's what I graduated to. And I was like, you know what? I think I'll stick to this, because everybody talking about there's a bag in YouTube videos. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna go for it. But I don't see that. I don't see what everybody else sees. So as I was explaining before, like, people can only see who I am. I can tell you what I am. I could lie to you and make you believe something. But in the truth of it is, like, I already got something out of you because you believed the lie that I told you. That's what you did. You believed the whole entire lie, bro. You did. Yep. You believed the lie. And I apologize, because it's not how I work. I don't, this is not his hands. And I don't know why I can't get past that. I tried to put, I don't know. Anyway, but I wanted to say he was holding something, but his eyes are open too. So all my characters, if their eyes are open, they're holding something. This might actually be his hand. It might actually be his hand. He might actually be holding something. Or he might be throwing something. He might be. So yeah, oh my gosh, bro. Yeah. I think this is his hand right here too. Somebody said I should work on my hands too. And I was like, yeah, one day I'll get better at hands. I'll get that feeling like, oh, I got this. I know exactly what hands are supposed to look like. Today, they look like that. They look like that, bro. Yep, they look just like that. And if you don't like it, I'll do better. I'll just do better, bro. I'll just do better. Yep. The next time you see me draw a hand, it'll look 10 times better than that, bro. Oh my gosh. And that's not a lie. That's the truth. I'm going to work on it. I'm going to work on it. Oh yeah, so then I started working on music too. Like, I'm just gonna tell the whole entire story, bro. Yeah. And I was like, you know what? We're gonna do good at this. We're gonna do real good at making music and blah blah blah. Nope. Nope. You're good at making music. Anything else in between that? Feels like a waste of energy. So I told myself, spend some time with my son. We'll figure out life together. She's got to go through school. Because I can't tour. I can't do anything like that. Well, I but this year gonna be freaking different, bro. That's the first thing I probably should have set up. It's my first show in January. That's what I should have did. Maybe January, February. Maybe something in February. Maybe something in February. We'll get a whole graph. January, February. Maybe something in February. Maybe something in February. whole graph. January, February, maybe something in February. Maybe something in February. Whole graph. January, February, maybe something in February. Maybe something in February. Whole graph. January, February, maybe something in February. Maybe something in February. Whole graph. January, February, maybe something in February. Maybe something in February. That echo is crazy, but I like it though. That echo is crazy, but I like it though. I really do like that echo. That echo is crazy, but I like it though. I really do like that echo. I think we're done though. Let me see. Yeah, I think we're done with this. This is. He looks like a clown from a distance, but because his face right here is white, and then he has like this red. I said I was gonna finish the face, but I think I like it like this. I think if I add some extra colors, it'll take away from the spaces in between on his face. So yeah, but I like it like this. Yeah, I do. I like it. This is my abstract thought. Like there's something that puts this together and then is trying to separate it at the same exact time. And I think it's through the vivid colors that we get those type of actions. Yeah, I think we're finished this one though. Yeah, I think we're pretty finished with this one. Yeah. You know, and if I feel like I need to go back and add something to it, a few marks here and there, you know, like we'll just add to it. Unless you buy it, and then when you buy it, I'll just stop drawing on it because I don't want it to undermine the poster. So this is the backside. We're gonna complete this one today because I don't want to keep this one lingering. I want to start on some new things. So we are going to make sure is this not open? Yeah. So we're just gonna draw on the back of this once I post this onto the wall. Damn. Okay, well, I thought I was gonna get that. I probably needed to just heat it, and then I could take it off of the poster. I just want the words off. I don't even care. I don't even care about the rest of. Okay, so yeah, we're done with this one. So we're gonna signature this one on the back here. It's January. $2026. Cool, right? I see something right here though. This sticker left some white space there. Am I in the way? I think I'm in the way. So we'll just use that as a reference to something. Are you upside or downside? Oh, I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I'll probably add another color. Why is it so blurry all the time, bro? It's so blurry. It's so blurry. Well, I'm just gonna draw a character, it seems. I don't have a problem with that either. I like to just take wherever that is, I want to go there with my ideas. And his leg is right there. And his shoulder. I don't know if his arm is. I guess this is a helmet. I guess that's what it is. I guess that's what it is. I need. I guess I'll just use the rest of. This is the arm right here. There's the other arm right here. Oh, I see the hand right there. Okay. Are they jumping? Looks like they're jumping. So this is the back of the poster of the king that I just finished up. I'm not sure who this person is on the other side, but I'm giving them I'm giving them some of my energy so they could experience life only on this dimension and in this moment. So I'm transferring my energy to whoever and whatever this is. That's how I think of it. That's how I see it. I'm gonna give it I want to say red, but green. Let me see. I guess I need to. I apologize because sometimes I do a lot of small details and I don't realize that other people cannot see the details because I'm not all the way up close to the picture. That's why I paint like this because a lot of times I'm just focused on getting the details in there, and because I like details, I think details tell the whole picture. Because some people are like, "Oh, what is that?" And then I was like, it's a picture of this, and they're like, "Oh, I see the picture of it." But then when you get up closer, you can see that I added so many details to layer on top of the actual form, rather than just giving you some illustration of something that from the distance you still don't get it, but when you get up close, it tells something of an alive experience. I think this is a helmet. I think that's what this is. I think that's what this is. Yeah. And this looks like there's a backpack of some sort. Maybe something of projection. I like to draw backpacks too. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I like to draw backpacks. I think this person is jumping or flying. I think that's what this person is doing. His kneecap's a little low. But maybe she's falling, jumping. I don't even know, bro. I don't even know. I don't even know. Maybe I could make some. Orange. Maybe this is like the buildup of the container. Like there's energy, a liquid inside the container, and that's what they're using to propel themselves. Maybe that's what it is. If that's what it is, that's what it is. I like the other one though. Mm, 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 mm. Mm. Yeah, that's what it is. I could probably do black too. This seems irritating. That black? That is black. So I'm just adding parts details to the face. There's a face in there. Let's go. I see her face though. It's a female. I feel like I should just leave it like this though. Oh man, that's a weird feeling. Like you start on something, you're like, you know what? Let's just leave it like that. I don't know if that's my I don't know what that is. But that's the feeling I just got. I was like, oh, you can just leave it like that. I don't know if this is helping. But she definitely does have maybe this could be something around her neck. Like some type of cloth or form since it's a spacesuit. I believe she's in a spacesuit. Or it, or the, she, him, it, whatever these pronouns are. Whatever your pronouns are, bro. Yeah. Whatever that is. So just like I stated before, like this is the back of the poster. So expectations are always, you know, whatever it's supposed to be, it will be. And I'm looking at it. I'm at it like this is just a. I was drawing people that I was going to meet in the future. I have, what's the word? Another drawing book. And I can't say I haven't met everybody in that book, but I think I've met everybody that I was supposed to last year in that book that I was drawing. And I let other people see the book too. And they were like, who's that? I was like, this lady named, and then I met her either that day or in the following corresponding day, that person. So, and whoever this is, if I'm supposed to meet them, I really hope they do and can fly, because that's what she's supposed to look like. Yeah, that's what she's supposed to look like. Yep. And that's the best that I know, what the good things that I can do. So this is the back of the poster. Maybe I should draw um maybe something she's lifting off of from. She's kind of blurry from the distance. Maybe if I feel like I'm drawing on the wall because I'm scraping so hard. Yeah, these markers are pretty much done now. Yeah, that's number 2 that doesn't work. I'm gonna throw this one in the trash too. I think the blue markers don't work anymore. Or maybe she's jumping into a puddle. Maybe that's what that is. Bro. Freaking. Let me see. So I guess the other reason why I started making this channel is because I believe that other people could draw. Every time I had conversations with people, they'd be like, "No, I can't draw. You know, drawing's for people who can draw." And I'm like, "Damn, that sounds weird." That's like saying it's like shoes are for only people who have feet. And I was like, "Yeah, I get that, but you can still, like shoes even if you don't, wear the same type of shoes that I wear." You know what I'm saying? So I just thought I thought it'd just be inclusive that I add people, add thoughts. And maybe I need not to make live streams, but just make videos and then see how that plays for this year. Because I did like it. I mean, just like I said, I get more views for my live streams than I do my videos. So, and then maybe again, I'm just not reaching. I don't know. Just not reaching people on YouTube like I want to, or Twitch. I don't know. Maybe it's because I draw things that are not like Bob Ross or whoever these animated people keep drawing anime characters forever. Just recycling stuff. Just recycling anime characters nonstop, bro. That's all I ever see is on my Instagram and my YouTube videos, just nonstop anime characters. Oh, you drew someone else's character? Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah. That's how I feel about that, bro. But then again, they're not doing that wrong. They just doing it their way. Maybe that's what I should do this year. Just start drawing anime characters that already exist so I can get clout off of work that people have already made before. And then maybe that'll stand out for me. And then maybe I could just sell prints of other people's works because I drew their character. But I like to paint. I like to draw. I like to use my imagination to help make a story. But I believe that that's what's happening in this one here, is that she's landing really hard, and she's trying to brace the fall so she don't buckle her kneecaps, because you can kind of see through her suit. You can see that she might even have a bone structure in between here, and whatever this helmet is protecting her face in. so she can breathe. Whatever's in her backpack too is helping her as well. But that's the character that I made for this experience today. And I'm drawing on the back of this poster. There's another poster drawing on the front. And just like I said before, like if you purchase, because honestly, I have yet to have anyone buy my posters. Whoa, I just realized that. People buy the paintings, but I have yet. So this year is gonna be brand new. We're gonna get some posters sold. Because I ain't pushing nothing to nobody. If you don't want this poster, bro, if you don't want whatever this poster means, bro, somebody out there, you know, I'm not playing. I'm gonna sell this thing for as much as I can sell it for. Shoot, you gonna have to find out how you're gonna pay your bills after this one, bro. Because I'm definitely gonna get this check. Yep, I'm not playing. I'm not playing at all. Actually, I am playing, but I'm serious. Like this is small threads of paint is just falling. Damn. Where is that song at? I forgot that song was even. I guess there goes nothing that matters. That's sturdy. Yeah. That's sturdy. Yeah. Maybe it's the black poster too. I keep buying black paper. What can I say? I like black paper. All right, so we just got a little bit. I got 3 likes. Wow, that's so amazing. Oh yeah, because I forgot I was supposed to put up, bro. So I'm gonna put these on the website as soon as I finish. You can go to this website right here. That's my website right there. You can purchase my artwork. Yep, if that's what you want, you gotta come get it. What did I do? I don't even know what I just did with it. Okay. I guess these are the stars. Mm-mm-mm-mm. I'm just adding white marks to these. I guess I'll just call them orbs. call them orbs. Damn, these things are not kicking in at all. Yeah. I'm finished. Let's go. All right, y'all. I don't need to rip the whole thing down. That's the front side. Let's go. That's the front side. I guess that's it. That's it. Yep. I've been streaming for an hour. I have 2 of these posters. I have this one too. This one too. Wait, is this? No. Oh, wait, that's soft. Dang it. Ta-da. Ta-da. So we have both of those. So I have the one on the bottom and then the one on the top. Those 2 are going to go for sale on my website. Yep. And it has a front and back to it, though. Both of these have front and backs. Yep. 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 So yeah, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a nice few photos of it, and I'm gonna post it on the website. I'm gonna put a price up there. If you want it, be the first one to get it. And keep this going. That's how we're gonna do this year. No ifs, no buts. That's what it's gonna be. Because I'm here to create. Yep. Here to create. But until next time, y'all, I guess we'll see each other. Yeah, we'll see each other in the next one. Wait, let's get closer so you can see her face though. That's her face. Yeah, that's her face. Yep. See ya.